Well, we're top of the Premier League, and in the European League we have the same number of points as Manchester City and Real Madrid. So I think you can safely say things are going rather well. Yes, we are top of the Premier League. It's quite tight up there, but we are top at the moment by 3 points. Champions League, we did get beat by Barcelona. I don't think we've actually got that European mentality that teams that play in Europe need. We've not really gained that. Obviously, Barcelona have been there for years and years, so we did get. I mean, we didn't get battered. But we did get beat by Barcelona. So let's have a quick look at the leagues. So as you can see, Premier League, we played 15, got 36 points. Chelsea have got 33, Wolves have got 32. Then there's a little bit of a gap down to Arsenal, who have just actually beaten us, which wasn't the most ideal result. In the Champions League group, Barcelona are top with 15 points. They've won every one of their games, including the one that they played against us. So we are in 10th position at the moment, sandwiched in between Manchester City and Real Madrid. And who wouldn't want to be sandwiched in between Manchester City and Real Madrid? It's a lovely position to be in. Well, I'd rather be above them, but, you know, we can't have it all, can we? It's our first season in Europe, so we'll take what we can get, really. Anyway, on the whole, results have been going rather well. After you were last with me, we beat Aston Villa 3-1. Then we went on to play West Ham in the Carabao Cup 4th round. We won that 2-1. Then we had a little bit of a sticky spell. Obviously, Barcelona in there, so it was going to be sticky against them. But we had a 2-2 away at Brighton. Not the greatest of results. We lost away at Barcelona 1-0. No disgrace in that. And then we went back into the Premier League and had a 3-3 at Wolves. Played a little friendly to keep everybody on the toes. And then we played Chelsea at St James Park. So we played really well in this game. Gabby, first goal, very, very nice finish. Then Chelsea get themselves back into it. 1-1, Fofana with the header. Then it kind of feared the worst again against the top 6 side. We went 2-1 down. But then we picked the game back up again. And Enzo wins the ball in midfield. Tielemans to McAllister. Slides the ball through for Gabby. Gets us back to 2-2. And then in the 72nd minute, Tielemans, Pellegrini. Nice ball over the top for Qual, and the young kid gets us a 3-2 win. And then we played Ludogorets in the Champions League, and this was one crazy game. They went 1-0 ahead in the 5th minute, which wasn't ideal. And I'm not even sure I can commentate on this game because it was just crazy. I mean, the final score was 7-4 to us. And it was just an absolutely bonkers game. I mean, all we can do really is just sit and watch these goals go in. I mean, there was goals against us. You know, I mean, it was nice that there was more goals for us, but it was a really crazy game. At least got a little bit of luck there. The ball bobbled and ended up in the back of the net. But it was one of those games where everything that we did, Ludogorets seemed to have an answer to it. Then they gave the ball away. Gabby tucks one away. I have to say, I'm not really sure what the score is at this stage. It was literally a bonkers game. Ludogorets again get themselves back into the game. Crazy stuff. And as you can see, Gabby had an amazing game in Europe. And then I don't know whether it was a European hangover, but we went to the Emirates, played Arsenal, and again, you know, a small scoreline. You know, we kept it very tight, but we didn't come away with the 3 points. We got beat 1-0. Then we played Bournemouth. So Gabby with the first goal, penalty. Tielemans down this left-hand side makes a lovely run into the penalty area, and Isaac benefits from a bit of a howler from their keeper. Nice ball forward for the young kid Qual for 3-0. And then lastly we've got the Norwich game. Gabby with a penalty for the first. Qual, by the way, won Young Player of the Month. So we're all nicely caught up now. A couple of games today. We've got Nice in the Champions League, and then we've got Tottenham. Well, I've been playing around with formations a little bit. It has occurred to me that I've got some really good young kids in Gula, Qual, Endrick. They're all like, you know, they're all strikers, attacking, you know, very forward playing, attacking midfielders, and playing the one formation all the time. Some of these players, particularly Gula, is not really getting a chance in the team. And when you look at his stats for his age, he really needs to be playing to bring those stats on and make him into a world star. So I've been playing around with the formations a little bit. We're playing in Europe today. None of the young kids are registered, but it kind of, you know, it kind of reinforces the formation and the tactic if we start playing them more regular. So I'm playing this formation today. We'll see how this one goes with two up top. And doing it like that, it gives Qual and Endrick more of a chance. Because when we're playing with one up front, it's kind of usually either Isaac or Gabby who are playing up. And Gabby this season's been fairly on fire. Isaac not so much. But the young kids are not really getting a shout. So playing with the extra striker. Anyway, so the team for today against Nice is Ramsdale in goal, back four of Pellegrini, Botman, KM and Barr. Bruno is a deep line playmaker. Tielemans and Fernandez in midfield. We've got Diaz out on the left hand side as the inside forward, and Gabby and Isaac up front. So we have 10 points at the moment, and I think I'm not sure what league position it was, but obviously we need to be building on that. And oh, that's a nice start from Gabby. Lovely start from Gabby. We need to be building on that a little bit. I mean, there are certain teams like the Barcelonas this world I don't really expect to be beating. But we do need to be winning games like this. Games at home against Nice. Nice are way down in the league, so I would be expecting to beat them today. It's a good start. Nice goal from Gabby. I was just saying about Gabby, he's on fire this season. He scores in virtually every game that we play. But it's nice to, you know, if we've got Isaac or Gabby up front, it's nice to bring one of the young kids in. Qual, Endrick, Gabby again, 2-0. It's nice to bring one of the young kids in, and they can learn the ropes off these experienced strikers. I mean, that was poor from their defender. Gabby was just so much more dynamic and switched on. He just nipped in, took the ball, bottom corner, 2-0. So we have a corner. Diaz is taking the corner. It's going to be an in-swinger at the near post. Nobody can get the head on that one. Back to Diaz again. Get it in the box. Have a shot. Little bit wild. So apart from our 2 goals, it's been a very quiet first half. I mean, we're into the 40th minute now, and we do have another highlight, another attack. Pellegrini down that left-hand side. Diaz is going to swing the ball in. Thought Gabby might have nipped in there. He's already done it once in today's game. Big hoof out. Send it back at him. Go on, Bruno. Nice ball out to the wing. No, oh, we're not playing it to the wing. We're playing it through for... What's Isaac going to do? Oh. Your head on that. No, not to a red shirt. No. Wow. Disallowed. Well spotted. Why was it disallowed? Oh, he was miles offside. That's fine. Miles offside. Well, we've been well on top in this first half. Get your head on it. Oh, unlucky. Isaac's not really been at the races this season. There are long spells in this game where it's quite drab and not very interesting. Good header out. Go on, KM. Bruno. Down this left-hand side. Back to him again. You're going to have to come inside with that, are you? Up the wing. Go on, Pellegrini. You can do it, lad. Inside to Brahim. Ball over the top for Isaac. What a nice finish from Isaac. I was just going to say that that chance that he had at the end of the first half, that's the kind of chance he was putting away every time last season. This season, not quite on it, not hitting the back of the net, but that was a very, very nice volley. Lovely finish. Okay, 4 subs. I've changed all my midfield 3. Alina, McAllister and Ricci have come on, and Foyth has come on for Bar at right wing back. Well, it should be a comfortable last 25 minutes this now. We're 3-0 up. We just need to keep it nice and tight. Brought fresh legs on in midfield. We should be able to hold on to that ball nicely. Ricci. Forward to Isaac. There's no runners. Nobody's making a break. Foyth. To Ricci. Ricci. Just over the top. Gabby's on a 9.2. 2 goals and 1 assist. Great performance from Gabby this. Great performance. Oh, I thought that was in then. So as it stands at the moment, we've all played 6 games and we're up to 7th place with 13 points. It's not a bad showing. Not a bad showing at all. But our last 2 games are Dortmund and Bayern Munich. So neither of those will be easy. And at least one of those will be away from home. Come on, pick that ball up. Played McAllister. It's a poor ball though. Picked up by Alina. What can Alina do? Oh, keeper got his hands to that one. Well turned by Ricci. Nice win, 3-0. Keeps us nicely in the race. So yeah, we're 7th now. Barcelona going great guns. They've won every one of their games. Bayern Munich are not too far behind. Like I say, we have got to play them. Interestingly, Dortmund, who we have to play as well, 6 played, only 9 points. They're actually below Real Madrid and Manchester City, who both of them two are not doing that well either. So that was a very pleasing result, particularly as we're playing a slightly different formation as well. So that, you know, it's nice to see the players are taking on and willing to take on new tactical styles and formations, because going forward, you know, we are going to start to try and use things like that to try and get these young kids integrated. Because, you know, let's face it, Qual and Hendrick, they're the centre forwards of our future, aren't they now? You know, Gula, I want him to be our attacking midfielder for the future, but they're not going to progress and they're not going to get better stats and improve if we don't play them. So we are going to have to shuffle things around a little bit. But anyway, very pleasing result. Now we've got a really tricky away game at Tottenham. So I'm giving this a try today against Tottenham, who I kind of overestimated a little bit. I thought they were doing okay. They're actually in the relegation area, so they're not having the greatest of seasons. So we're going with Ramsdale in goal, back for a Pellegrini, Botman, KM and Foyth, Bruno deep line playmaker, Luis Alberto and Tielemans in the midfield, Alina just behind Gabby and Hendrick. So not an awful lot happening at the moment. 25 minutes gone. we get the first highlight. I have to say it's a very odd looking Premier League with Tottenham in 16th place. But while I've been Newcastle manager, they have actually changed the manager twice. It doesn't seem to be working, does it really? Foyth picks that ball up. Gets a bobble. Back to Foyth again. Tielemans, get it in the box, slide it in. Nope, tackled. Bruno. Penalty. Bruno making a good effort there from deep lying playmaker. Getting into the box and wins as a penalty, hopefully. Okay, Gabby, can we stick this one in? Gabby, left-footed. No, it's saved. What's going on here? Well, literally in all my years of watching football, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. And Gabby scores at the second bite of the cherry with a second penalty within a minute. I'm not usually lost for words, but I'm lost for words. Well, follow that. Just a one change at half time. Hendrick wasn't having a particularly good game, so I brought Qual on to replace him. We've got an XG of 2.59 as opposed to Tottenham's 0.46. Corner, Luis Alberto. We're not finding people with this near post corner, are we? Anybody fancy a tackle? No, they've got three strikers up. I'd be surprised if they don't score this. We got really caught napping there. They had three players there in a line, running forward, running through our back line. Well, it wasn't even a back line, was it? We just got caught out really badly. Nice clearance. Bit of a shuffle in the back line. Yellow cards and tiredness. So I moved Botman out to left wing back and brought Tadibo and Arthur on as central defenders. Manchester City getting beat 3-0 by West Ham. They're not having the best of seasons either. What are we doing there? What is that all about? Can we be a bit more dynamic? Can we not dicker about on the ball? Be a bit more dynamic. Get the ball, move it, move it, move it. Pass and move, pass and move. Don't stand there and let people take the ball off you. Nice, we've got another Tottenham highlight. It's coming straight back out to a white shirt. Played Foyth. Not so played Foyth. There we go. Oh, very nearly in the back of the net, that one. That was very nearly a costly mistake. Okay, last two changes. I brought Isaac on up front. Try and hold the ball up there a little bit more. Gabby was getting a bit tired. And McAllister's come on in midfield. Our XG is 3.01 now. Yes, good result. Couple of really nice results there. Unfortunately, Chelsea and Wolves are still going great guns, so we've not really gained anything. Liverpool are coming up the table as well now, so I think they're in 4th place. So we are still top. 16 played, 39 points. Chelsea are 3 points behind us. Wolves are in 3rd place with 32, and Liverpool have climbed the table now with 30 points from 16 played. So we've got a really busy schedule at the moment. We're still in all of the cups, and it's going to be hard keeping the players fit and keeping that momentum going. We're still in the Caribou Cup. We've got a tough game coming up in that. We've got Blackpool in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, and we've got the last 2 games in the league stage of the Champions League, and I think we'll probably come back for those 2. Those are against Dortmund and Bayern Munich, so 2 really interesting and exciting games, and see if we can get in that top 8. There's still a lot of work to do if we're going to carry on with this challenge for the Premier League and our first foray into the Champions League, if we're going to try and make some kind of success out of that. So we'll see you very shortly for the next episode, where we will be back in the Champions League. Dortmund, Bayern Munich, very exciting. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. If it's the kind of thing that you'd like to see more of, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and we'll see you next time for more from me, the Gobby Gaffer.